bag too. So I think it makes a great deal of sense to have it, particularly with the extra electronics that come along with it.
In fact, it was funny because when you see Aaron do the demonstrations, he was using a mouse yesterday, and I'm like, normally I was looking for the separate item number for the mouse.
That's right.
And it's like, buy a bag, get a wireless mouse and a mouse pad and a little hub free. You know, I mean, really.
Mouse.
So you get the mouse and, you know, the whole shebango. So it is last call on those as well. Now, what is that little hub thing? That looks kind of cool.
That's a USB hub. So when you plug that into one of your USB ports, it gives you 4 more USB ports. So when you're plugging in other accessories, maybe you plug in your printer. If you don't have a wireless printer, you plug in a scanner, you plug in a camera, you have lots of different things. That's always great. You can never have too many USB ports. You can charge your phone from your USB port. By the way, we had the question yesterday, does a charger come along, the cord? Of course.
Yes.
The cord comes along with this. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are both built in. That's been a big question.
All right, I'm gonna have Aaron give you some more text and specs, but quick quantity update, and we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you joining us right now. If you are channel surfing, I would love for you to try this. I think this is a really good way to test the waters at HSN, because the thing is, if you're watching this show, maybe it's you, maybe it's your husband, maybe it's your kids. Somebody has said, you know what, I gotta upgrade my computer. I know that, I know that, I know that. If you could get one of these computers for $399, it'd be a great deal. If it were one computer for $399, and then I said, hey, but you know, why don't you apply and buy on that HSN card? Because you know what, then we'll take $40 off. That makes it already the lowest price in history. But then at the end of the day, what would you do if you went up to the checkout counter at your favorite big box retailer and you had one computer in that cart, okay? Yeah. And you said, listen, I've been shopping a lot, so I can't pay for the whole thing today. I'm just gonna give you $66.67, do you mind? And not only would that clerk say, okay, but they'd say, but you know what? We'll just put another computer in that cart. You know, you're buying one, let's just give you another one, right? I'm happy when I go to the grocery store and it's buy one, get one on bread. I'm happy when it's, you know, buy one, get one on candy, right? Buy one, gift one, get another one. Buy one computer, get a second computer on a computer? That is mind-blowing. And then an unconditional money-back guarantee until the end of January. Remember, it is for this show or only as long as supplies last. I do not, even though it is Cyber Monday technically at midnight, I do not believe this has any scheduled airings tomorrow.
Yeah,
I don't think they could, to be honest with you. So if you want the rose gold with the black, I think we now have 850 only.
Okay.
So 850 only, and then the balance of what we have remaining is in the white with the black choice. Remember, everything that we're talking about is times two. And Aaron, I know we keep going back to the quality. You know, can I plug it into a computer? Can I stream video? Is there, you know, a place for my memory card? Is there a webcam? It's almost as if you were checking all the boxes on a laptop that we charge twice as much for. Yeah. We're still checking the same boxes. Yeah, no, it's a great point. In fact, we have a feature video that I want to show you guys again, kind of set that up, and then we're going to hop into my computer and take a look, because I want to show you live exactly what this computer can do. So 14-inch, just so you know, the Stream also comes in a 13-inch and an 11-inch size, so we're giving you the largest screen size, about a 9-hour battery life. It only weighs 3 pounds, so super duper fast, super duper quick on the go. 4 gigs of RAM, that's a really big deal. That's a really big deal for multitasking, which we're gonna show you guys some multitasking here in just a minute. We have doubled the size of the hard drive. So 64 gigabytes, I say hard drive, I really mean solid state style. It's called an eMMC drive. It's a 64 gigabyte eMMC storage, which is that immediate storage. Windows 10 in S mode. In a few minutes, we'll talk about that. You cannot catch a virus with this computer. You don't have to update. It does all the updating for you. My computer is connected to, yeah, there we go. My computer is connected to your television. So you guys are gonna see right now what we have going on. I wanna kind of spend a minute or two showing you, because I think a lot of people, and I would count myself among this. We see a deal like this and we go, okay, well, what's missing? I mean, this is an extraordinary value. And I tried to explain earlier, the reason we can do such a value like this is because HP is the #1 selling brand at HSN. We sell more HP than we do any other, not just in electronics, but more than any other kitchen brand, any other fashion brand, any other jewelry, any other brand, period. So that's why we're able to do it. Now, I would look at this and think, okay, but will the computer do
XYZ. So that's what I want to show you. For example, does it have a built-in webcam? Well, you can see for yourself. There's the built-in webcam. It's called an HP True Vision webcam. Beautiful webcam. Great way to talk to your friends and family across the country or across the world. There's HSN's unofficial mascot who came to visit the other day.
I know, when was he here?
Oh, he went on air.
Shut up.
Just for a minute. It was on Thanksgiving, so it felt the appropriate day to bring the family in and for Max to make his national television debut. So that was Thanksgiving morning when me and my family were here. So yeah, you know, obviously I've got photos up, first birthday photos up, all kinds of good stuff. What else is going on? Let's move all this over to the left and show you how many other programs I have up and running. I have hsn.com up, I've got Facebook up, Netflix. You wanna hop into Netflix? Look how quick this is. It's not waiting, it's not hesitating. You wanna stream through and see all the new things. Oh, new season of Stranger Things is out. I really wanna watch The Irishman too. So lots of stuff just at your fingertips. One other thing to kind of point out. I've mentioned briefly, Microsoft Office 365 for a full year comes along with both computers. So that's all 7 Microsoft Office programs: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, OneNote. Oh, thanks guys. I didn't know you all could do that while we had frame sync. You guys are so good, our producers and directors.
We're in 100 million homes. We've been around for 42 years.
Yeah, that's true. We've got the best.
We've got mad skills.
We got the pros running this. And then there's me. The hell did you and I get out here?
Meanwhile, I can't operate the chair.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, Shannon almost just fell down when you couldn't see her.
Yeah, I did. I had like a sticker on my foot. I tripped on the cables.
We got to go back into first of all, the reason I look like a third grader behind a desk is because I wanted you guys to have a good view of the webcam. Anyway, what I wanted to just show you real quick. This is PowerPoint. If you've ever run PowerPoint on a computer that doesn't have enough power, you know how frustrating it is. It takes a lot of RAM.
It does.
It takes a great processor. This has Intel inside in it. So even when we're running a PowerPoint slideshow, which looks like a three-dimensional graphics, right? I mean, it is flawless. And you saw I don't know, remember now if it was 6 or 7 other things running. The computer isn't slowing down.
No.
So if you're at home thinking, is this computer enough for me? For 98% of the country, for those of us who do our work, our play, have our fun, do our Facebook, do our social networking, do our email, play games, for the vast majority of the country, this is gonna be a great new computer.
It is indeed. Okay, I'm gonna back up and we're gonna remind you of everything. Exactly.
There's cables there, Shannon. I know, I saw you almost bite it.
Aaron almost went down yesterday. I mean,
were you here for that show?
I know.
I like full on almost.
I was concerned for your health and safety. I really was.
Neither of us have broken a bone on set yet.
I know. He needs drop protection.
Exactly.
Just saying. Your computer gets it. All right. So you buy a computer, we're going to send you another computer. So you can buy one and gift one. It is the craziest thing. You know, at the grocery store, whenever they do one of those buy one, especially if you're one of those mad coupon clippers, it's like, buy one, get one free. We get nuts when it's a candy bar. We're talking about computer. I mean, we're talking about computer, for crying out loud. So let me just show you this rose gold with the black. So Ricky, I'm sorry, you said, okay, the final 700. So final 700 on that rose gold with the black. Obviously, this will be your final opportunity on that. And with such limited quantities remain, it is now highly unlikely, even though technically we're honoring our Black Friday Today special pricing through Cyber Monday. I mean, so technically, while that is true, I do not believe you will see this on the air again after this show. I just don't think there will be enough of them in order to do that. So if you want that rose gold with the black, there are 700 of you who can get this. And with the hundreds and now here's the problem with that. So Rick, if we consider everybody who's joining us in the various forms of ordering, we could maybe even say, what, 500 remaining or so, give or take? Because it's a little bad science and alchemy, because when we say quantity left, that does not include the hundreds and hundreds of people joining us. But go figure, probably 500 if we consider everyone who's joining us in the various forms of ordering. On the black with the white, and remember, it's times 2 on everything. 2 separate boxes, two Microsoft Office 365 already loaded, times 2, 2 drop protections, times 2, 2 technical support, times 2. Do you know if we're doing that Protection Plus plan program that
we are?
Oh, that special
one? So if you want to do that, you mean that includes 2? I actually don't. I know we have Protection Plus available, but I don't know if anyone would know.
We could double check if we're doing that same kind of, 2-pack promotion on the Protection Plus. You know what I'm talking about? I'll have our producer investigate that, because if so, that'd be a really good deal.
Would be good.
Anyway, but we see you there, and if you are new, grab this. I do hope you do it. It is an instant upgrade for you and somebody who's been asking. I know, I'm running poor Rick ragged tonight.
He just wants to have his coffee, watch the show.
Some peace of mind.
Put his feet up.
I know. Well,
Sorry,
you can have the peace of mind of knowing that you can get this only as long as supplies last. Boy, oh boy, Aaron, it's so great that we do this 2-pack offer once a year and once a year only. But this is better in terms of a computer, feature for feature, than anything we've ever done. Frankly, it's I'll just tell you, better than we've even done one stream as a today's special, because that's the most memory we've ever done.
Best processor.
And then we always, and I'm speaking for myself because I have purchased an HP stream from us. I've never gotten both damage drop protection, technical support, and Microsoft Office. I haven't gotten all 3, ever. Even when we've sold 1 as a today's special here at HSN. So if you're new, remember, you call us, you log on, join us at hsn.com. We'll get you buy 1 computer, we're gonna send you another computer. So there are 400 new faces who have joined us for the first time. Welcome, it's great to have you here. I know this is a perfect place to test us, because no kidding, in the world of retail, you know that electronics are very competitive. No one is doing this offer, and we won't either, because there is no back order. And there is no wait list. That's why we're giving you those quantity updates, just so you realize, well, actually, like Aaron's television, and we might even show that to you one more time.
Oh, we didn't get to do that.
Like that LG television, we were supposed to air that last hour, but I think they only have like 200 for extended delivery.
IVR. They are by Christmas.
Right,
so by
they are by
December
Christmas.
24th.
But there's a good example. We don't have this even for an extended delivery window. So what we have is what we have. So Aaron, since we've got a lot of new faces shopping with us, and there are only 15 minutes left in the show, let's, if we could, I'd like to kind of go, actually, head to tail.
You want to start with telling everybody about Windows S mode?
Oh yes,
because that's a brand new thing, and and it's a good. So okay, we're gonna go head to tail, and I'm gonna start by telling you a little bit about the operating system that's built in, because it's special. It's not just Windows 10. Windows 10 is awesome. Windows 10, of course, is the main Windows operating system. It's the newest, is what I should say, and latest operating system from Windows. This is Windows 10 in S mode. Have you heard of that? Here's what it means. Windows 10 in S mode is a safer, more secure, simpler way to use your computer. When you use your computer, and when the computer gets home, I should say, it's already in S mode. It's not like a mode that you have to put it in. It's just, that's the default. When you plug it on, plug it in, it's in S mode already. Everything is secure. Secure apps, secure experience, secure and certified apps from the Microsoft Store. So you don't have to worry about doing updates. You don't have to worry about, does this have a virus, or is there malware or spyware or ransomware built into this? So what it means is, you do not need virus protection for your computer. Not only do you not need virus protection for your computer, it's funny, yesterday when this was the Today Special, and I did it for hours and hours, we were doing a lot of Facebook Live shows, and so people ask live questions, and so I say, you do not need antivirus, and then someone says, do I need Norton antivirus? I say, no, you do not need antivirus. Do I need McAfee? No, you do not need antivirus. You do not need Viper. Just to be very clear, no antivirus. You do not put antivirus on. In fact, it won't let you put antivirus on it, because basically it has, in a sense, its own. And if you have 2 antiviruses on the same computer, they just fight each other. They see each other as an invader, basically. But the good news is, you don't have to buy antivirus. You don't have to keep up with antivirus. You don't have to make that payment every year or every month, and you don't have to worry about not being safe. Everything you download, everything that you can put on the computer, you're in good shape. So that's the number one thing about Windows 10. The other thing, you might have seen that big phrase on that video that we just showed you, update without the wait. What does that mean? It means that when your computer gets an update, they come automatically through the air, they're called OTA, over-the-air updates, and then your computer updates itself. So no more going to your computer and saying, oh, you need to do a third-party patch for your Java program. Oh, such and such isn't protected. Oh, such and such is out of date. It takes care of all that for you. What's this all boil down to? If you are, it really boils down to who this computer is for and who it's not for. Who it's not for is a really, really small select group of people, outliers. If you're running a multi-million-dollar company, if you're running huge data sets, if you're a computer programmer, computer scientist, this probably isn't your computer because you probably tinker on your computer a lot. You probably like to get in there and change the RAM and change out the hard drive and do your own updates. But for those of us, silver surfers, students, moms, dads, normal people who use a computer like normal, I say by normal, I mean typical. Those of us who are typical users. We do our email every day. We like to stream live video. This is fantastic for streaming live video. We like to get online. We like to search for great deals on travel. We like to go shopping. We like to read the news. We like to use our webcam to talk to our friends and family. We like to edit some video and edit some photos. Those, we like to, or even if we don't like to, sometimes for work or for school, we've got to write papers and we've got to do spreadsheets and we have to put together presentations and we have to, for those kind of things and those kind of people, it's a computer that's ideal. And there's one other person, it might surprise you when I say this. There are lots of people out there, and I have a Mac as well. I have Mac and PC. There are lots of families that are Mac families. They use primarily Mac products, but they want to have a Windows computer in the house.
Yes.
I'll tell you the truth. My twin brother primarily works on a Mac, but he's an emergency room doctor, and in order to log in to the EMR system, the emergency medical record system at his hospital from home, he can only do that from a PC.
Oh, sure.
He can't do it from a Mac.
Yeah.
So he got a Streambook. He didn't want to go spend $800 on some mega computer when all he needs to do is get online, go through their web portal and be able to, take whatever, I don't know, he's a doctor. He does whatever doctors do. He updates medical records and puts in orders.
He
and does
whatever doctors do.
I don't know, I don't do that. But I know that he works hard and I know that he has to go in and in all seriousness and deal with very serious things, patient records and those kind of things in order to do that from home. He's got to have a PC system. This is the one he chooses.
Okay, and he's getting one for less than $200.
That's why he did it. He's like, why would I go buy an $800 computer?
Oh, yeah. And he's getting Microsoft Office already loaded times 2.
Oh,
yeah, and he's getting technical support times 2. And getting drop protection times
and he's
2.
got 3 little girls, so accidental damage is great for them.
And one quick thing, my producer did confirm, if you ask about Protection Plus, they are doing that. Shoot, I wish
You're
I would
the
have known that.
first person who's mentioned that in 2 days.
Head.
I didn't know.
So on our Protection Plus plan, normally we'd be talking about one computer, right? So Rick, am I saying this correctly? Our Protection Plus is, they are doing a special offer, right? So you can protect both of these. Oh, now that is really cool. Why did I not? Okay.
Buy one HPP for both laptops. That's what it says.
That is so crazy. Okay.
Cool.
Well,
I was just trying to make sure nobody was making any mistakes.
Exactly. Well, I know. You keep your eye on me. I'm just telling you. You make sure you keep your eye on me. Hey, let me give you a quick quantity update. So on the rose gold, this beautiful, listen, I know that other manufacturer does a gold, but I think this is so pretty. It's just so soft. It looks so expensive. They're 500 only. Now, remember, if that does not, so you buy a rose gold computer, we'll send you a black one, too. So you get 2. Yeah. Buy a black computer, why don't we include, we'll just throw in a rose gold one. So Rick, if we took it, so 500 only, and if we take into account everyone who's in the various forms of ordering, there's probably 200 remaining. So, and just use that information for what you will, because you have to remember, we've had over 400 new faces in this hour. This is a place where, this is your night. This is your night where you should do it. I mean, I really hope you're calling. I mean, join us in whatever way is most convenient for you. hsn.com is the fastest way to get through. But I can tell you for a fact, because a lot of people shop after the show, this is the last time you're gonna see rose gold, period. I can tell you that right now. It's out of here. Actually, we sold out of the blue with the black choice right at the beginning of this show, so if that tells you anything. And then we also have, hey, buy a black computer. Why don't we just send you a white one too?
Love it.
So buy a black computer.
It's the tuxedo option.
It is
or the penguin option.
It is. It's the very executive in class.
Yeah, I love that one. I really do.
So that's your black with your white option. And unlike a lot of other manufacturers, we're not charging more for white. Quite often in the world of electronics, there is a surcharge. By the way, in the world of electronics, has a white keyboard on both the rose and on the white gold.
And the rose has a rose faceplate, and the white has a silver faceplate.
So buy one computer, let's just send you another one, okay? Buy one, you can gift one, you can keep one, you can wrap one. In the world of electronics, you know how competitive retail prices are. Our retail value is almost $1,000. That is a better than a half off sale. People don't do that. We don't do that. In fact, if we took $100 off one computer, that'd be a big deal. We took $100 off each computer, basically only as long as supplies last. And then if you are new, everyone can take advantage of FlexPay. Those are interest-free payments. Doesn't mean that we hold your computer hostage. I mean, you don't have to come up with all the money, even though it's a great buy. It's $66.67 with free shipping. And then we don't charge a restocking fee. So you can get it at home. You can use it until the end of January. And if for whatever reason you decide it's not your cup of tea, then you send it back, no questions asked. But at least reserve yours and at least make sure that you have it, because yes, it's a killer price. Yes, it's a killer value. You just saw that quantity sold. Actually, Rick, this might be a good time to show what's left. So we have sold over 42,000. That's what we have left. Does that kind of put things? Oh, that was
I can tell you this afternoon, when I walked in this morning, so I'd had a 15-minute show, 20-minute show with Colleen. There were over 7,000 computers this morning.
Right.
We sold about half of those in that first show.
In one show.
Yeah.
So we've sold over 42,000, so times 2, that's over 80,000 computers. We have basically the last 2,000 left. Okay. So that's basically the last 2,000 left. At this point, and don't, I'm saying this somewhat facetiously or tongue-in-cheek, it's like every man and woman for themselves. I mean, you know, not that this is like the stampede that they have at the Black Friday, stores, which does legitimately happen.
You're safely at home, we hope.
Hopefully,
on your couch.
you get comfy shoes on. What do they call this, Sofa Sunday?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Kathy Wolf was saying that.
Sunday.
Sofa Sunday? I mean, seriously.
That sounds really good about now.
Well, I'm going to be here until midnight. I'm actually going to help out with the Ring Today special, but I'm making a turkey and sangria in the kitchen. If you're around,
yeah, I'll come back in for that.
Please do. So, but I guess my whole point is, this will be gone by the time that turkey's done.
There we go.
Seriously.
One way to say it.
So while are we busy, use express ordering, or once more, the best option would be, especially if you want the fewer than 500 remain on the rose gold, go to hsn.com. You can, I'm sorry, 400 only now.
400 on the rose gold and black.
Rose gold and black, final 400. And that does not include the hundreds of people who are joining us. Don't let somebody else get your computer. And you know, this really is like one of those coulda, woulda, shouldas. So once more, we'll show you that quantity sold. There are almost 42,000 gone. We have basically the last 2,000, of which only 400 are the rose gold. And when those are gone, there is no back order and there is no wait list. And if you are getting this, if you've been wanting the item number on the mouse that Aaron has been using in his presentations, buy a bag, we'll send you a mouse, we'll send you a mouse pad. Oh yeah, and then we'll send you a little